been a while. I returned from the Grand Canyon and stayed overnight in Tehachapi. The next day I headed out to the edge of the highway with Stefan and trail angel legend Ted. We then climbed in the freezing wind back up into the desert for the following day and a half, where we finally reached some pine trees. Let's fast forward, because the desert was the desert, and it's taken 700 miles to get through it. I reached Kennedy Meadows on Friday, and left by myself on the Saturday, strolling off into the Sierras, with no idea of what was in store. I had 7 days of food, and loads of water. So much for lower water carries. 3 days later I caught up to Jacob at Spring Duck Lake, after some very long hikes, getting into camp after 8 p.m. most days. I caught him again at Crabtree Meadows, and the following day we summited Mount Whitney from the Crabtree Meadows campground. Mount Whitney is the highest peak in North America, at over 14,000 feet. Walking at altitude, regardless of the terrain, is taxing on the body. The altitude is claiming a few hikers at this point on the trail. 3 people got evacuated that day. The following day we crossed Forester Pass. This is another iconic section on a high snow year. 2022 is a low snow year. I still found it very taxing, and post-holing through snow, especially in the slushy afternoon snow, was not fun. Exhausted and cold, we made camp just after 8 p.m. with snow all around. The following day, dreaming of ribs and beer, we pushed up and over Kearsarge Pass, and down the never-ending trail to Onion Pass Car Park. We hitched a ride to Independence, and then after standing in the hot sun forever, we finally got a long ride into Bishop. There was no accommodation available, and a busy Memorial Day weekend made finding somewhere to stay a lot more challenging. After a last-minute cancellation, we got a room across the road from the Rib House. I watched the mighty Golden State Warriors advance to the finals. I'm now in Bishop, with even more mountain passes ahead. I'm not sure if I should wait for the swelling in my knees to go down, and the people behind me to catch up. I am less than 10 miles from completing 800 miles. I now have a trail name. Trail names seem like a funny tradition for old people like me. What's my trail name? Sitting Rock. Why? Because of my desire to keep going until we find a suitable rock to rest on, plus creating a scoring system for a sitting rock. It's all purely based on views, height, and access to water. Enjoy the pictures, they probably don't do justice to the beauty of this place. See you in Mammoth Lakes.